My name is Cheryl Cornett, and I'm delighted to be your guide on this journey. I've had dogs since I was quite young, and I've been teaching, learning, and working with dogs for over a decade. I volunteered in rescues, shelters, and fostered dogs. I ran a successful dog training business out of my barn in New Hampshire for almost 4 years before moving to Minnesota to be closer to my daughter and my grandchildren. I currently have 2 dogs, a 3-year-old bull terrier named Aoife, who just earned her first, who just ran her first Nosework 3 trial, and I have a nearly 2-year-old Spinone that I just started him in Nosework. We had been tracking. So that's a little bit about me as your teacher. Now I want to give you a little bit of background about the history of this sport. Canine Nosework was developed in 2006 by Ron Gaunt, Amy Hero, and Jill Marie O'Brien. Their goal was to bring the concept of detection-style training to dog lovers and their companion dogs. It took off. An enthusiastic community grew, and so did the desire for fun competition and trials, which, you know, as we could tell, what was the wait list for you guys to get in? So yeah, it's definitely a very popular sport. NACSW was founded in order to ensure the highest standard of excellence and structure for competitors in this new sport. The education division followed thereafter, as so many of the participants wanted to share this with others, as I am sharing this with you. And as you know, by signing the video release and the fact that we're videotaping this, I will be also videotaping you and your dog so that I can turn this into NACSW towards my instructor training. So Nosework is my passion and my joy. I discovered it many years ago with a foster dog who ended up being a foster fail. We went on to do great things together. She was, anyway, it was great. But we held Nosework demos at a local shelter. I've done Nosework with fearful and timid dogs. It's just an absolutely wonderful sport. It's different from any of the other dog sports because in this sport, your dog is gonna teach you. In the world of scent, your dog is the expert. You're gonna be the student. So this is a marvelous, I think it's nearly magical, and I'm honored and delighted to be your guide. So first of all, we're gonna get the rules out of the way so everybody's comfortable with that. Dogs that are not searching are gonna be safely crated in the crate areas that are behind you. You guys all have your dogs in there. Safety is paramount, and as the owner of a reactive dog, Aoife is reactive, I can attest to the fact that NACSW is an absolutely wonderful venue for people with reactive dogs. I go to the trials and I know that we're gonna be safe because of the way they're set up. So I want the same safety for you and your dogs, whether or not they're reactive. So, and the other thing is learning to rest and relax quietly in their crate in between runs is an essential part of the Nosework, especially if you decide to go on to competition. So the working dog and their handler are gonna have the floor. The next team is not gonna uncrate and come out until the first team is safely back in their area and that dog is crated. Classmates will observe. You're gonna stand up here behind the gates there. You're gonna observe your fellow classmates and their dogs working, and you will learn a lot from watching dogs. I'm gonna be videotaping for educational purposes, but I encourage you to do the same. So if anybody wants to videotape while the dog's out here working, let me know and we can get somebody to run a camera. This is an introductory course, a foundation course. Intro to Nosework, and what we're going to do is harness your dog's natural instinct. We're not teaching them anything they don't already know. The emphasis is on self-discovery. The dog's going to learn to work independently of you, his human. So here we go again with the dog's in charge. He's going to be the driving force behind this activity. He is going to run the show. You're going to be his teammate and partner, but he's the one with the nose. So you're going to become a student of your dog through keen observation. We start with boxes for a number of reasons. Number 1, they provide a context clue for the dog to give an idea. Your dog has never done this before, what's going on? So it provides a context clue for your dog. They're gonna learn the value of searching, and the search itself is gonna become rewarding. It's a very simple game of hide and seek, right? They discover something in the box and they're like, oh, that was good. They're self-rewarded. I looked in here, I found a treat. They're going to learn over time and frequent successes that hunting is both fun and rewarding. Boxes both conceal and hold the reward. Later on, they're gonna contain the odor. So right now, put them in the box so they're, dog comes out, can't see it. Later on, this is actually here, and I'll clean up before we start. This is actually an ORT box. So my goals for you for today's class, we're gonna identify what motivates each dog to play this game. For some dogs, it might be food. For other dogs, it might be toys. We're gonna build the hunting drive in each dog. We're gonna develop your observational skills as your handler for your dog's searching behavior. And lastly, I want you and your dog to understand the concept of the box game, and paramount, I want you all to have fun. All right, any questions? So bring her up to the edge of the carpet. She's a little nervous, so that's okay. Give her a little bit more leash. She's nervous. Okay, good. That shake off is a stress reliever. Nice. Nope, you're not supposed to talk. You're just supposed to watch her. What? Ooh, very nice. Okay, yep, there you go. Just stop as she goes. There we go. Okay, so whatever she has here is really stinky. That's very helpful. Very nice.
I'm gonna start eating the box.
Good. So she is actively searching box to box. Okay, walk him up to the boxes, please. Quickly, so I'm not making any noise when I drop treats in. He's already figured out that when I bend over, I'm putting stuff in there. So, this is why I say we do this. We try to modify it. Find it. Nice. Very nice. Good.
Good girl.
Good. Wait. Was there? Yep. And there is the. Yep. Yep, stand right there. I want to see what he does. Wow. Nice. There it is. That was lovely. So, okay, so this is the crating area, and as you can see, it's very well done with dividers in between each of the crate area. So this is a really nice setup. I like it a lot. And this here, bringing it down here, this is where we stand, where observers can stand, and that's the nice clean search room, or one of them.